Hey everybody, how are you doing? I hope everyone is well. You see me, I am outside on my lanai enjoying this warm, humid North Carolina weather, waiting for the rain to begin. And I thought I would just come on and make a quick video about the power of thunderstorms and collecting the rainwater that comes with a thunderstorm. So we have and we'll probably catch some of it in the background. We have a lot of thunder and lightning that started right now. And some people don't like thunderstorms, they're afraid of the lightning, but if you can collect some rainwater when you have a powerful thunderstorm coming through, and especially on a Saturday, here, which Saturday is a great day for tackling issues where you need to do massive or drastic change. It's a great day for focusing on stuff to break up barriers. So what I plan on doing is collecting some of that rainwater, because you can actually use that. Let's say if you have stagnant energy in your house or in your own personal walk or growth, you can use some of that rainwater that harnesses that energy from that thunderstorm to break up those energetic blockages in your life, in your personal life, as well as in your home. Um, so this is a great day for it. I am excited. My dog was out here and she got spooked and she ran. Also, I have my moldavite on, which moldavite is actually a piece of stone from a meteorite, and it is a powerful, powerful change initiating energy to work with. It's a very intense energy, and so this is a great day to use this particular stone in conjunction with harnessing the energy from the thunderstorm, which I can't wait. And even when you're using that water, it's not necessarily so like you have blockages, like something is wrong. Let's say if you want to pursue a new opportunity and you've had trouble just getting traction on, that path of that opportunity that you're pursuing, or you've been tackling a personal goal and you just seem like it's just been stuff to just, it's tough to really get your momentum going. So taking a cleansing bath, if you've got some of that thunderstorm water, that is awesome. We are in the waxing moon phase. We just had a new moon a while ago, and so now the moon is growing in strength. So this is also a great time to collect you some water to open the doors for new change and new growth in your life. And then also the moon is in the sign of Scorpio, and Scorpio deals with a lot of intuition, psychic abilities, spiritual gifts. So if you've been focusing on honing in on your gifts, strengthening your gifts, improving your meditation, harnessing this type of rainwater energy will actually, help a great deal with just clearing the mental blocks, the overthinking that happens sometimes in our growth process, so that we can just come to a place of calm and trust in, our higher self, our spirit, God, Holy Spirit, whatever you want to call it, to allow that growth and that change to take place. So like I said, I want to come on and do this quick video. As y'all can see, I'm just all a little glistening because it's a little warm out here, but it's beautiful. It's just nice to be outside and getting some fresh air and just waiting for the storm to come on through and collect this water. And when you collect the water, if you can get it, straight from the sky, not running off of the roof, that is ideal. Even though I know sometimes, depending on where you live, that may not be possible. There are times where I've gotten it coming off of the drain spout off of the top of the building, and then what I would do is run that through a fine mesh strainer to get rid of any little, tree or debris particles that kind of fell into it. So again, you can take some of this water. You don't need much. To collect, and you can add it, like I said, into your bath water. You can use it and put it in a foot tub, and drop a few drops of like lavender or eucalyptus. I love those two in combination because eucalyptus is good for opening things up. Lavender also, to me, is great for anytime you're going to do anything with change or intense movement. Lavender brings about a gentleness in the process as well, so as not to get overwhelmed. I know there's a lot of people who get on this path of independent spirituality, connecting with energy, doing things apart from a religious structure, and sometimes in just their good-hearted, all-meaning approach to meditation. Gifts start to activate, the energies around them shift, and it can be sometimes overwhelming. It's not necessarily that you've invited in something bad, but it's just that you've invited in so much of a good thing so fast or at one time. Getting used to that energy it can take some getting used to, and it can be a little overwhelming. It's just like with working with moldavite. When I first got moldavite, when you get a genuine piece of moldavite, you feel the energy surge through your body. And what I discovered is you feel it in an area too where you need to focus on first, the most, that the area that needs the most massive change. So you're going to feel that energy surge. You can feel the lightheadedness. But this is a good energy, because change is always good when the blockages and the things that hinder you dwell within. So with this is something where you have to get used to that energy. You have to hold it for a little bit, and then put it down, and you go through this process of getting used to it to where you can wear it, and then you can find yourself to where you're wearing it all day. And then it's not that when you notice that you don't have those intense sensations with it anymore, it's not that it no longer works. It's just that you've gotten your vibration to a point to where you can handle moving in an intensive flow of that energy, which is good, because that is a sign of growth. That means that you can now bring in more things or another thing into your spiritual practice or your journey. So again, back to the rainwater. I want to get back to that. So when you collect that water, I like to say when you use something new energy wise, you want to feel that energy. So if you're thinking, okay, let me try this, but how do I know that this is going to work? I always say take the time and sit with something new to feel the energy. So sit down in a quiet place in whatever glass container or whatever container you have it, and sit down, take a couple deep breaths, and relax. Allow the tension to leave your body, because when you are not tense, you can better feel the energy flow of what you're either holding or what's around you. So once you've allowed yourself to calm, grab that container with that rainwater and allow yourself to feel the vibration of it, the radiating energy, the pulsating energy. Then you will know the reality of the power of energy that transfers through all things, whether it be water, whether it be stones, whether it be herbs. And so that helps you to mentally and emotionally better connect with that energy that you're using. So now that you understand the reality of that, take that energy and you can pour it, like I said, in your bath water. And when you're sitting with it in your bath water, and let me add, this is not your bath where you're washing to clean yourself. This is when you do a spiritual bath, you've already washed and showered to clean yourself. But now you're just going to focus on just the spiritual health of you, not the physical cleanliness, but the spiritual cleanliness. So when you have that in your bath water, you're going to focus on allowing that energy to just flow through your energetic body, your soul, from your head to your feet, flushing out debris, flushing out particles, flushing out emotions that don't serve your purpose of what it is you're trying to accomplish, flushing out doubt. And at the same time that you're visualizing the particles of doubt or the energy of doubt leaving you, you also envision the confidence flowing in, because it's not just a pushing out and that's it. Because if you focus on just pushing out everything that you don't want, you leave yourself with a clean, open slate, but with no direction. So you always want to push out and to bring in. Okay, so that's how you do cleansing work, and then also enhancing work. Even if you've gotten to a certain level of success, but you want to bring in new opportunities, you can push out the mental block for creativity, and you flow in more creativity, and you welcome in more opportunities, and you welcome in more creative ways to reach your customers. You welcome in more clearer communication, to articulate whatever it is you're trying to articulate, if it's business related. if it's dealing with ascension in your spiritual journey, you move out the thought of limitations. Okay, you move out the thought of belief. You move out the thought of popular opinion, which is so important. You move out the acceptance, the needing for acceptance of others. And then you flow in more of your independence, more trust in yourself. Okay, more of a knowing of who you are and what you have to offer, what you're able to do. So it is a cycle of pushing out and bringing in. And so that's how you would use that water. And of course, when you're done, you let it go down the drain. What I do, if you're going to do it like in a foot bath, and you're done with that water, pour it out on the ground. If you have a yard where you can pour it at, pour it out, give it back to the earth to transmute that energy that you've just released. If you don't have a yard, where you can pour it out and you say, all I got to do is, I can only flush it or pour it down the sink. I've done that too, and as I do that, I'll just say a blessing to that energy, that you may, you know, purify the space in which you end up, that your energy would find purpose in another way. Because I've learned that when you deal with energy, energy doesn't die. It doesn't go away. It doesn't cease to exist. It just moves on into another space, and to influence another arena. So even when you're dealing with energy of bad habits, or you're releasing a certain level of success and moving to another one, you don't want to offend. And some people, you may agree with this statement or not, you don't want to offend the energies that have worked into your life at that point. You want to release it to something greater, and you release it in a peaceful way. So that's just my little 2 cents on that. So anyway, like I said, I just wanted to come on and just make this little quick video. I hope somebody finds this helpful. I know it's been a while since I've done videos. I have been in my own little space, just doing me, just enjoying this space here in North Carolina. For those who know or don't know, I've been up here three years now. Last month makes 3 years, and it has definitely been a good thing for me. It has been a time of transformation, of growth, of unlearning, relearning, of healing, of expansion. It's just been a great time, and so I'm just enjoying the space. I love the trees. I love seeing the different wildlife. The air is just amazing to me. The quality of air is so different when you are in the midst of trees. So wherever you're at, take walks sometimes. Just, or go sit in a park next to a tree, or somewhere that's a little thick, with trees, and just enjoy, the life that comes from nature, the energy flow, the purification that happens, the uplifting of your soul and your mind and your heart, and enjoy it, because nature is healing in many ways. You can go out there and you can have an experience, or have your eyes open to something that you didn't even realize, it needed to be open to. So definitely take the time to get out in nature. From my family and friends that's back in Florida, right there by the ocean, I'm telling you, I did not appreciate the ocean that much when I was down there, but man, do I appreciate the ocean now. Well, speaking of, I will be journeying back down there next week, to enjoy that beach, and it'll be a full moon next weekend too, so I'm excited about that, to soak in that energy out there on Siesta Key. So anyway, hope this video helped you guys. Again, when that rain comes, get you some of that rainwater, throw it in your bath, use it to mop your floors with, and if you use it to mop your floors, don't use it with like and dish detergent or some other harsh cleaning stuff. Get you something natural to clean that floor with. Get you a little piece of lavender essential oil and throw it in there. Get you also a bottle of Florida water. Walgreens, our Walgreens here carries it. It's like $4 and something a bottle. And put you a little bit of that Florida water in there, which is a combination of all sorts of citrus type essential oils, which is great for cleaning. It's also great for abundance. So that's something that you guys can do as well to make that floor wash even more juicy, and bless it. When you collect that water and you're adding, that Florida water to it, or adding a little essential oils, bless it. Tell that water what you want it to do. Thank it for its energy. That energy of change, that power of change. And keep in mind, when you deal with the energy of change, and especially something, from a thunderstorm, sometimes it can be intense, especially if it's something that you needed to change or improve, and it has been a long time. So you could get like a 911 like warning signal, but don't let that deter you from using that energy, because sometimes what we need is a push. Sometimes we're wedged in a spot and we just need a push, and that energy from the thunderstorms, it comes to break up. Think about it, when thunder happens and there's lightning, that is a infusion of energy, of power, of change. It breaks up the silence, it breaks up the stillness of the air, and it allows this force of change, this storm, to come through, and bring a newness. So embrace that. Use something natural to get to where you want, in life, and to produce the life that you want. So that's all for now. If you guys have any questions, feel free to inbox me. Let me know if you have any questions about anything. And hey, let's harness the power of this brain. All right, y'all be blessed.